One thing Bollywood really hasn't mastered is to create and execute original Indian superheroes. Yes, there have been times where Bollywood and TV shows have got it right, but mostly all its experiments have failed. So here is Tried&Refused Productions with 5 worst Bollywood superheroes. Number 5 goes to Indian Superman. It's pretty evident why Bollywood would be obsessed by Superman. Not only for his powers and similarities with Hindu mythological characters like Hanuman, but because he's goddamn Superman. The first origin of Superman came around 1960 in Bollywood, with low-budget productions which had actor Jai Raj playing the Man of Steel. There were other adaptations in the 1980s with a Telugu version. And the notorious 1987 Hindi Superman, which actually took special effects footage from Superman the movie. One thing is for sure, that our obsession with Superman has definitely not led us to do justice to the iconic character on screen. Number 4 goes to Shiva Ka Insaf. The mid-1980s had a lot of comic superhero influenced movies emerge, and one of the cringe-worthy and hilarious creations was Shiva Ka Insaf, starring Jackie Shroff. The protagonist pleads to God Shiva for superpowers and gets them. Other than the religious overtones, this is another pretty straightforward retelling of the Superman story, complete with Jackie Shroff taking the guise of a socially challenged reporter and Poonam Dhillon taking on the role of a serially imperiled Lois Lane figure. Being the second 3D movie ever made in Bollywood, there is a conscious attempt to throw things right at the camera. This one's quite the hilarious piece of art. Number 3 goes to A Flying Jut. What is expected from the industry in 2016 is more well thought of superhero origin stories, professional looking action sequences, and an intense feud between the main characters. But what Flying Jut brought us was a lackluster script, satisfactory special effects, cardboard characters, and beat pe booty. A Flying Jut had the recipe to be a genuinely well-rooted superhero movie, but the deviation in the second half into corny scenes about ecology and the environment, plagiarized scenes, and unnecessary constant reminder of sick ideals only led us to wanting more. More from the actors, more from the script. Tiger Shroff's sincerity and athleticism couldn't save this not so thought after movie. Number 2 goes to Toofan. This was the time Amitabh Bachchan was all set to revive his career post the tumultuous and ill-advised years of joining politics. What followed were not one, but 2 movies where he played a superhero. Shehenshah was well received, but Toofan was in a league of its own. Here, Amitabh Bachchan prays to Hanuman to aid him in avenging his father's murder. And in return, the monkey god turns him into a caped crusader, complete with a nifty crossbow. Cheesy sound effects, over-the-top special effects, this movie is simply hilarious. Before we discuss the number 1 position, here are some movies that did not make the list.
तेरा हिसाब किताब चुकता कर ले.
कहो से, no touching.
Number 1 goes to Drona. Goldie Behel makes it pretty evident that he doesn't care about plagiarism whatsoever. The movie has plots and sequences taken directly from movies like Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, and Star Wars. Turmoil and conflict between the superhero and villain come out of nowhere. The struggle to find the elixir of life, the journey going back to his real hometown. There are so many Hollywood-influenced cliches coupled with Bollywood Rona Dhona that this movie gets tiring and sluggish eventually. One of the worst parts of the movie is that you somewhat don't like the hero in the movie, as he is grumpy and sulking throughout his quest. The movie has some spectacular action sequences, but its sheer randomness and dull characters make it a very painful movie experience. That was the list. Write it down in the comments below if there were some movies that we missed out on. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to our channel for weekly content ahead. Thank you for watching.